What's up, I like scary? We are back. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys, today we're going to talk about some Halloween and speculation and theories, and this one right here is fucking, like, it's just deep. Alright, so first off I want to talk about something that I haven't even touched on him, to be honest, a lot, you know, what Halloween ends, but this kind of broke when I was thinking about it when I was on a previous live stream. Now, Dr. Mathis, we've got the character of Dr. Mathis being in this, you know, Ends film. Now we've heard his name in Halloween Kills with, you know, the nurses, the husband and the wife there, you know, in the fucking basically the bar, and like, I'm gonna go to Dr. Mathis, you know, I want you to go to Dr. the work tomorrow and punch him in his face. And we kind of hear, you know, they kind of invite him. We've heard that Dr. Mathis invited him over to a party, but it was some bull crap going on. You guys know the rest, what happened with that. So to kind of progress through that, you know, we get this character now. We haven't been hearing too much about him, and I was thinking, man, so one is be crazy. So now what if Corey actually, after he deals with you know, the situation, him being accused of killing someone he's babysitting, he actually ended up having like mental issues, kind of like he's just like, it's something going on with him, like he needs help, you know, he needs help. And I think maybe what if Dr. Mathis is like his doctor, maybe it's someone he's talking to, his therapist or something, he's kind of like talking to keeping his mind, you know, with everything's going on. Maybe that's the case. Dr. Mathis is, you know, talking to Corey and seeing where his mind is, and he's like a therapist and stuff like that, right? And he's talking to him, but as he's talking to him, maybe he sees Corey's changing over time, and it's Corey becoming, you know, the shape. He's been obsessed, and he's kind of just being, you know, from that, you know, moment where we see him say, you know, it's Halloween night, we're gonna have some fun. And then when he has these glasses on, he looks like a regular guy. But as we've seen another picture, you know, with him behind Laurie, he looks more different. No glasses, no nothing, like he's different. So what if Dr. Mathis is one of them? He's like, he tells Laurie, like, you know, I see that Allison is dating him. And, you know, maybe him and Laurie had words. And, you know, I see that Allison's dating him. You need to watch Allison with him because he has, like, issues. Like, maybe he says stuff that's crazy, like, you know, people that bully me, I want to kill them. You know, I just, you know, I want to do something to them, you know, something like that. I don't know. It's just speculation and theory. And maybe, you know, Dr. Mathis is the one that kind of gives Laurie information and warns Laurie about Corey. Because, you know, he's dealing with him. Now, I told you guys I feel like that Laurie's going to be between Allison and Corey. She's going to be overprotective. She's going to be following them on her dates because she just doesn't have it in her to let Allison go out on her own after what happened to Karen, which we can't blame her, right? She just lost her daughter. So I can just see her being involved and just kind of, you know, being involved with the situation with Corey and Allison. I can even see, you know, Corey and Laurie having side situations that Allison don't even know about, to be honest. Like, maybe Corey's like, you know, why don't you want me to talk to Allison? You know, I can see them having some type of side situation where, you know, it's nothing that Allison even knows about. Maybe Laurie's trying to tell her, like, Corey's not who you think he is. He's kind of, he needs help, Allison. He needs help, you know. He needs some type of help because, you know what I'm saying? And when we think about it, they have like a side situation. He's like, you're not going to let me be the reason I stopped talking to Allison. You know, you're a crazy woman. Or something like that. Maybe he's talking to Laurie like that, making it like she's crazy. And I've touched on the fact where it can be a lot of things with that. Like him and Laurie having a side situation. And that's why, you know, Laurie's trying to get them to stop talking. But, you know, Laurie said in the previous interview that she's more concerned about Corey than Michael in this. You know, she's concerned about another person. And I think it's because of that. You know, with the you know, him being accused of killing someone, and her just getting off of that situation with Michael, and he's a murderer. And she just doesn't want someone with that type of resume to be with Allison. Now, I can just see him doing this, like just coming to Laurie that night once he gets the mask and everything. That's why when he opens the door, if that's Corey, opens the door, and he's like, you know, I'm going to take Laurie out because you're like, Allison's all I have. She's all I have, and you're pushing her away from me, trying to push her away from me. So that can be possibly why he tried to take Laurie out and everything. And I think another thing to kind of touch on is, you know, with Michael, you know, maybe he knows that, you know, if I bring Michael in the area and make him bump, like almost like Dr. Zartane type of thing, and they bump heads, maybe Michael can take her out. Maybe I can even help Michael. You know, and Allison's just, I have her to myself type of thing. I don't know, you guys. That's kind of interesting. I think that, you know, Dr. Mathis can possibly be that person, that voice to have, you know, been dealt with Corey. Maybe he's his therapist or something. You know, I know he's Dr. Mathis, but you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen, right? And it's going to be something that kind of, in my opinion, alerts Laurie. I know that that's kind of too easy, you know, that he's accused of killing somebody, but I think it's going to be something deeper. That's why she's so hooked on him. It's going to be something she sees Corey does. It's going to be like, oh, shit, he's kind of off to me. You know, he needs help. And, you know, Allison's going out with him and stuff. So, yeah, you guys, that's something I've been thinking about with that. Maybe that's going to be, it's all about Laurie being alerted, you know, with Corey and just not being 100% comfortable with him. I think Dr. Mathis can possibly be that voice to kind of tell her what issues he has going on since that, you know, accusing and, you know, murder. His mind has changed, his mental. You know, it can be something like that. And I want to talk to you guys about something that's been talked about since the, you know, the moment Halloween ends has been mentioned and in the works. We've been trying to figure out what's going on with this radio tower now. I came up with this theory, which I think will be fucking crazy. So, say if this happens, you guys, listen, say if this happens. We get this scene where they're saying, okay, DJ Willie the Kid is his name. You know, he brought his name up, and there's no one, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that it has to be the DJ. That's just a DJ name, DJ Willie the Kid. So we get this scene where Michael's in like this radio tower, supposed to be Michael. We're going to say this is Michael, right? And he's banging the DJ's head on the deck of, you know, the radio station where you know, where they're, you know, the radio tower where they're doing that. And we've heard that, you know, DJ Willie the Kid is basically going to be like us, basically. Speculating, talking about Michael, you know, and just maybe even talking shit in a way like in Halloween 6. You know, I heard, you know, he wears, you know, panties and bark like a dog, you know, stuff like that. And it's going to be maybe something like he's talking down on Michael like I've never experienced. And we hear these stories about him, but, you know, talking shit about him, you never know. And he just making fun of the boogeyman or whatever. And I was thinking like, bro, it's something with this radio tower, right? It's like main line. We were talking about, you know, I know I've heard so many rumors, people saying it might, the red light flashes, it signifies he kills. It's like that alarm going off. The people are saying silver shamrock waves. It's so much stuff. I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think what's gonna happen is this is gonna be the way we find out that Michael's back. I know that Corey's gonna bring him back, but I think that's gonna be this, how we're going to possibly find out he's back. I think this would be cool. This is just speculation and theory. That what if the guys, like, you know, Haddonfield's Halloween night, you guys be looking out for the boogeyman. They say he's out there, da 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 da. Michael, you know, somehow comes across the radio station, right? And maybe he's talking stuff. And, you know, he's like, man, I don't believe in Michael. We haven't seen him in 4 years. He's, you know, I don't believe it. You know, he's just talking shit, right? And maybe Michael comes to the radio station and they're live and he kills them live on the radio. You know what I'm saying? This is just me talking and just theorizing and speculating, but he kills him on the radio and you hear him like, you know, and you hear the stuff breaking in the background and he's just killing me, stabbing him. And maybe everyone's listening to the radio Halloween night and they're like, what the fuck? Like, you can hear some, just picture that, you guys, you're in a car and you hear someone getting killed on a radio station and he's like, you guys know Michael or something like that. I know it sounds like, but that will be like comedic in some sort and it will be creepy as hell, because guess what? To follow up when Michael kills him, everyone's listening to the radio and you hear, like, and it's like, and Laurie's probably like, or, you know, say if Laurie or maybe Allison's driving and she's like, what the fuck? And, you know, that's how they find out. And that will be so crazy because it's Michael introducing himself to the whole Haddonfield. He killed somebody and you can hear his kill on the radio station. And maybe at first people think it's a prank, it's Halloween night. But they rush over to the radio station, we see ambulance and stuff like that. And the DJ is dead. Allison immediately, Laurie immediately sees that this shit is rest Michael. They're not going to second guess it once they see ambulance and shit and they see the murder. And that's how Michael comes back. You know, they heard the first death and it's that DJ. But I'm just speculating. I think that would just be cool. That would be like one of a cool way to bring Michael in. We hear him breathe over the town of Haddonfield. That But you can hear his murder on a radio station. That will be crazy, especially if DJ Willie the Kid and he's like talking shit like, yeah man, Michael's not real, and Michael comes in there and you get the music, the score kicks up. Or like I said, you guys, it can possibly not even be Michael who does it. Maybe it can just be Corey doing it. Maybe Corey, maybe, you know, the DJ has, you know, kind of spoke on Corey's situation a little too much, saying, you know, this little guy, you know, Corey Cunningham, he's a murderer, man. He's like killing kids. What the hell? Right? And he's speaking on it, and Corey probably goes up there and get up and kills him. And it's still live. You know, it's still, you know, live though. And it's still like Haddonfield hears, and it's a murder on a thing. It can be either one. I think Michael doing it will be more cool though, because it'll be more like, damn, that's a crazy way to, like, you know, bring the radio. I think that's what they mean, like, you know, it's going to be a radio tower involved. And you know, David Gordon Green mentioned that. I'm like, bro, that will be insane if that happened, you know. And you just hear Michael breathing over the town of Haddonfield, and everyone, you know, people, maybe kids are in the back seat, and they're like, Mom, what the and it's like, you literally see Haddonfield just stop. And it's like Michael, and he's like, dun, dun, and Michael just walks out, and he's like slow, and he goes into the, and it's like, what the I will have so many goosebumps in theaters if that happens, you guys. I really think that will be fucking crazy. I think that will be a crazy introduction of Michael. I know we're going to get that introduction, you know, with Corey, obviously, when he grabs Corey in the fucking sewers. That's going to obviously be us seeing Michael. But I'm saying, to know that he's on his way back home, I think it's going to be not just an introduction to Laurie, it's going to be the whole town, possibly. It can be that. I don't know. It's just speculation theories. This might not even happen. We know that Michael's going to kill the DJ or Corey or whoever the copycat is. One of the other, someone's going to take out the DJ. We've seen it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, you guys? Wouldn't that be cool? I think that would be cool, man. We even get a shot of Laurie like sitting outside the DJ. I mean, the radio tower. We see like two people hugging and kissing. So I wonder what's the attachment with Laurie being over there, you know? You know, I want to know that. And, you know, she's kind of spying on someone. Maybe Corey, you know, maybe that's Corey's friend. See? That's why I say it can possibly be Corey, too. Maybe Corey's cool with the DJ. And the DJ actually turns on Corey, you know, type of thing. He's talking shit with Corey. And that's why Corey knows to go back there with the Michael, get up and take him out, you know. And that could be before that incident inside the DJ place where we see them two hugging, possibly, if that's Allison and Corey. And she's like, and it looks like Laurie's like spying on him type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it can be Corey also. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video, you guys. Comment down below what you guys think about these speculations and theories. I think these were both deep and cool. Got more Halloween Ends videos coming. But yeah, you guys, don't forget to hit me up on my social medias. Alex Scary on Instagram, Alex Scary 77 on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, and Alex Scary on Twitter. And don't forget, you guys, become a member of the Patreon, get exclusive content that benefits of the channel. And right there where it says subscribe, next to it, click join and become a member of the channel, get exclusive content that benefits of the channel. You name it. And you guys, check out the official Alex Scary merch store. Some cool stuff over there. Watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there, you all. Halloween Ends is almost here. Love you all. Peace.